I'm very happy today because we've got Ray Quinn and we've got Nolan. They are very good friends. And in fact, actually, Ray describes Coleen as his second mum, which is really lovely, isn't it?
Him.
And he's taken his bond now with the modern version of the Von Trapp family here to the next level. He's teamed up with Shane and they are celebrating the lives and music of the infamous Rat Pack. Love it, love it, love it. And there they are, Shane and Ray. Boys, welcome to the show. It looks fantastic, absolutely looks fantastic. All singing, all swinging. So, Ray, what can you tell us about it? Where did the idea come from? What did you think when you were asked to do the show?
Well, it sparked from Danny, our manager, and he just said, you know what, guys, this looks like a great idea. He put this poster together and sent it us, and we just, all of us just went, yeah, that looks cool. I mean, obviously, it's right up my street. It's just, you know, three young lads doing exactly what those boys did back in the day. And obviously, I've been singing these songs for a very, very long time. So for me, it's a real honour to be a part of a show like this. You know, we're singing some of the great songs across from Dean Martin, Frank Sinatra, Sammy Davis Jr. It's, I mean, and many more, Matt Monro, Andy Williams. I mean, it's that crooner era that is, you know, give me my passion for what I do, and to putting that on stage is good old-fashioned entertainment as it should be in my eyes.
Yeah, and Shane, is it a passion, you know, that kind of music? Has it been a passion for you? Did you grow up around that kind of music, apart from listening to the Nolans, of course?
To be honest, I'm just happy to be out. So,
He's just happy to be out
yeah,
the house.
no. Yeah, that's what I did say, Mum, yeah.
Shane, can I just stop you there? That is not my kitchen. Where are you and why are you not at home?
Currently in Blackpool, Empress Ballroom.
Oh.
Back strictly NHS. So, yeah, doing a bits and bobs. Mum, I'm out the house,
Good. About time, 32 years old.
You're out the house. We're all hoping to be out of the house, Ray, and, you know, back in the theatres and things soon. What was happening before lockdown with you? Were you in a show? And what happened to this show? Because I think this was planned for last year, wasn't it?
Yeah, this one was planned a while ago, to be honest, but obviously theatres and the pandemic, everything was out of our control. And I think even when it first started, the pandemic, I was in a show in Liverpool, and it was called Pete Price is Dead. Now, Pete Price is a local radio superstar in Liverpool, and it was about him. He's not dead. It was just about him and a bit of a mick take in the show. It was a fantastic show, to be honest. And then when they told us, oh, we're going to have to close, guys, we were thinking maybe 2 weeks, a couple of weeks, maybe, I don't know. We all went to the pub, thought, a couple of days off. And a year, 14 months later, we're still not doing anything. But finally now, you know, the gates have opened fully to a degree in the industry, which I love the most. And I can't wait to get back on stage. Really, really excited.
Ray, just before we went into that break, when we showed that little clip of your X Factor audition and you were looking, squirming through your eyes, I know how that feels because I don't think I've watched my X Factor audition back. But was there anything that you'd want to change about that audition? Do you think you'd want to do anything differently if you could do that again?
You know, that's a really good question. I've never been asked that, but I look so young and baby-faced. I don't know. I think I probably would have dressed differently. Because yeah, I think I was dressed in cheap Primark trainers. I don't know. It was a strange feeling back then, especially being involved in it all and going to audition. I auditioned with my dad, and he took me there, and you know, we had a bite to eat afterwards, and it was all a bit strange. I mean, looking back at it now, it's almost like, wow, did I do that? You know, and then you know the record on the wall and stuff. It's crazy to think that I was so young. I was 17. I turned 18 on the show. But yeah, what an experience it's been, and I've only fond memories of it. Really, just looking back to make you go like, oh my gosh, really?
That's lovely. We love watching it. Shane, so how did you and Ray become friends?
Well, he did Brookside years ago with my auntie Bernie, who's obviously sadly passed away now, and we met through obviously through that show, and then he obviously did. I actually saw him in the X Factor. I was at the swing show when he did Ain't That a Kick in the Head. I voted for Leona. Sorry, Ray.
I
didn't really. I voted for you, mate. You're my favourite X Factor contestant ever. And then Strictly. No, not Strictly. It was Dancing on Ice with my mum. where you were pretty good at that as well, if I remember rightly.
Yes.
Of course, you're in the same year,
Yes.
weren't you?
Yeah, me and Ray just can't get away from each other, it seems. He is like my third son that I didn't want a third son, to be honest, but he's a good one to have.
Can I ask Shane something? While I've got Coleen here, I want to know what it's really like living in that house with all those animals, the dog with many legs or no legs, I can't remember, the wacko dog, the goats, her conversion to veganism. Are you going to stay there much longer, or are the rumours true, Shane, and you're moving out?
Well, I am eventually moving out, yeah, but I mean, it's been a godsend that I've been able to live with my mum at the minute, but I am going to turn it into a vegan petting zoo. So, charge people rent. I think that's probably the best thing to do.
Well, you will be moving out, I presume, because you got engaged, of course, to Maddie.
Sorry,
and
Ruth, you're breaking up, Ruth, sorry.
Oh, sorry, yeah, you're breaking up a bit too. I'll just carry on and hope that you can hear me. We're just watching your amazing proposal to your then girlfriend, Maddie, your now fiancée. But there was a bit of a problem with that ring, wasn't there? Getting it to her.
Yeah, because originally I was meant to ask her down in Kent, in Deal. And then obviously the COVID, and they went into like tier 3 or something like that down there. And the ring was down there with her best friend and her mum. So I had to get it up, and I had no idea how I was going to do it. And I just made it up on the spot, really. And it was a game of charades. And I just went with it. And
It was absolutely brilliant, and Maddie cried. We all cried, actually. It was so because I think because it was we were all there and I think because it was on the spur of the moment, it was just even more special.
Yeah. Well, listen,
Guys,
congratulations.
I just wanted to know, out of the two of you, who's the biggest diva that's going to be going for the best dressing room on the tour?
definitely Quinny.
He's nodding.
He's nodding.
You think you deserve the one. We must also mention Nick James, who's the other part of your trio, who's not with us today, but Nick as well. So the show is called All Singing, All Swinging. It starts the 3rd of July in New Brighton. Tickets are on sale now. Sounds like an absolutely fabulous night out, boys. Best of luck with it. Really good to see you both.
So much.
Thank you very much.
You too.
See you later, Mum.
See you later, Mum.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Oh, I love that boy.
Show sounds great.
It's so good. I mean, I've heard them rehearsing it as well. Shane learning the lyrics is hilarious, but it's really good.
By the way,
really
Coleen,
good.
you know Shane's getting married. You got that bridesmaid's dress you wore for my wedding.
No, it's... Oh, yeah.
You can recycle it. It's very on trend.